Welcome back to my Harry Potter series. I'm so excited to be talking about these movies leading up to Fantastic Beasts and where to find them later this year. I've already reviewed Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, had a great time talking about that movie with you guys, and now we're moving on to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, once again directed by Chris Columbus, his last film that he provided in the franchise, and again scored by the amazing John Williams with his great Harry Potter theme. If you saw my review for the Sorcerer's Stone, you know that I really enjoyed that film. It's by no means my favorite Harry Potter film, but it did a good job of setting up that universe. Chamber of Secrets benefits from not having to set up this universe. In Chamber of Secrets, we already know about Hogwarts. We already know about all the principal characters. We already know about Harry's horrible guardians, who are the worst guardians you could imagine. These people are so terrible, and that really helped you care about Harry Potter. And so even though this film is pretty long, it still moves a little bit faster than the first Sorcerer's Stone did because you're instantly into the story a lot earlier. This film set up a very compelling mystery. What is the Chamber of Secrets? Kids at Hogwarts are being petrified, frozen, stiff. Cryptic messages written in blood are found on the walls, and Chamber of Secrets for me benefits by being just a bit darker than Sorcerer's Stone and presenting a more compelling mystery. This film also gave us the introduction to the character of Dobby, who at first is very annoying, and you're kind of like, oh crap, this could be bad. Gratefully, he's not in the movie that much, and he does become a more interesting character towards the end of the film, and one that you can kind of side with when you see what's actually going on behind the scenes with Draco's father, who's even worse than Draco. Oh my god, what a garbage human being. And when you see Dobby as that man's servant, you realize why he's just this little broken creature, and you kind of want to comfort him. And you also realize why Draco is such a jerk, because his father is 10 times worse. I just gotta say though, when I rewatched this movie yesterday, seeing Ginny just react to Harry Potter being there.
Mummy, have you seen my jumper?
Yes, dear, it was on the cat.
Hello. What did I do?
Ginny, she's been talking about your summer.
That's one of the cutest things I've ever seen in a movie. That was just adorable. She's crushing on Harry Potter hardcore, and all of a sudden he's in her house. I was just like, oh, young love blossoming before my eyes. So along with that mystery involving the Chamber of Secrets, you also learn a little bit more about Harry Potter. He can speak in Parseltongue. He can talk snake. So not only is Potter famous for being the boy who lived, but now he can talk to snakes. And it sets up more compelling things to make us curious about this character. Just why are these things happening to him? What is the Chamber of Secrets? And that's one of the things I like more about this movie than the first one. There's more of a mystery element to it. There's more of an exploration element. And I love seeing our three heroes teaming up to learn more about this. One of the downfalls with this movie is a similar one that I have with Home Alone 2 to Home Alone. All these movies are directed by Chris Columbus, but Home Alone 2 was kind of a retread of Home Alone. And Chamber of Secrets also has a very similar feel to the first Sorcerer's Stone. And I think it was a wise choice that the next Harry Potter was done by a different director, because these first two are almost interchangeable, which is okay, and I can give it a pass because it's a franchise. But there are a lot of elements that feel like, haven't I seen this already?
One of my favorite parts of this movie is when Kenneth Branagh and Alan Rickman have a battle.
These two different characters have a quick little magic battle, but even better is directly after that when Harry and Draco have one too, which is cool because you hate Draco and you just want to see this kid just... So it was tons of fun to see these two characters face off. And as I said, this movie is a bit darker and slightly more scary than the first one, especially the scene with the spiders. Why is there a spider scene? Why are there so many spiders? There's a big spider, there's little spiders, there's too many spiders in this movie. Oh, I thought Lord of the Rings Return of the King was bad. There's so many spiders. Something else this movie improved over the first was the Quidditch special effects. The Quidditch sequence in this movie is a lot more fun for me than the first one because it just looks better. It's like they were able to create a better sequence after doing it the first time. It's a lot more fun to see Harry catch the snitch in this movie because it just looks better. This film is a more focused movie. It does have a better idea of its story because it doesn't have to take so much time to set up all these characters. And once we get to the big finale, finale in which Harry finds out that Tom Riddle is not exactly a very good person, as well as his epic face-off with the basilisk. And there's some really good CGI work for 2002, as well as a great practical creature here. Again, a very cool fantasy family movie that just makes you want this universe to be real, but it's not real. Fake. But I just gotta say, towards the end, these last few scenes, these three kids are just so great together. They bring a giant smile to your face. I can't talk enough about this casting. I love the interplay between these characters. I love seeing them grow and mature, and that is a rare thing in films, to have this many films in which you can watch these characters quite literally grow up in front of you. And they pulled it off. For me, Chamber of Secrets is just ever so slightly better than Sorcerer's Stone, but I am gonna give it the same grade of a B+. Guys, thank you so much for continuing to watch my Harry Potter series of reviews. I can't wait to talk about The Prisoner of Azkaban, because that, for me, is where this series gets awesome. You guys are the best. Thank you so much as always for watching, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.